Hi, I wanted to share a story now this week in relation to the issue of having too many systems in your business and how not to systemize your business. So we've been dealing with a client for quite some time now. We put Xero Online Accounting into their business about 12 months ago. And what the client wanted to do, they were very IT savvy and they were very financially astute. And they wanted to do most of the project themselves. It's not normally what we like to do, but they were so insistent on doing that all we could do for them was give them the basic Xero setup, and we gave them a basic run through on the bank feed functionality, customer invoicing, supplier invoices, doing your VAT return and so on, and we left them to it. So off they went and started to use Xero, we thought, to start recording all their financial data from the end of their previous financial year. As it turns out, that's not really what they did, and they kept doing certain things on spreadsheets. Spreadsheets that they had for their VAT returns, for managing their purchase ledger, for looking at job costing and so on. And whilst I can understand that certain businesses find it hard to make the change to a new system completely because of the safety net of your Excel spreadsheets, what we found when we started looking at the data to do the year-end accounts were several problems. And one of the biggest problems was in relation to the VAT side of it. So rather than putting all their customer invoices through Xero and their supplier invoices through Xero, and using then their bank feed coming in automatically to Xero to match off payments in and out from customers and to suppliers, to give them good financial reports and to automatically do their VAT return, what they were doing was downloading their bank statements onto Excel spreadsheets and doing their VAT from there. There's no main problem with doing that, but it's just not the best way of having one system to look after the VAT side of your business. Unfortunately, what they didn't spot was that when they were downloading the bank statements, the bank had a rule in place whereby it would only download 500 lines at a time, and for some of the quarters, there were more than 500 lines at a time. So they were missing transactions in terms of money in and money out of their bank account on quarterly VAT returns. The downside of it is they now have underpaid and underdeclared VAT to HMRC somewhere in the region of 20,000. They're going to have to pay that VAT across to HMRC plus interest and penalties. And all of that comes from really two things. Number one, having too many systems within the business rather than a one-way, streamlined, automated system on Xero for doing all your financial reporting requirements. And secondly, they fell into the trap of those dreaded words, we've always done it this way. And that can often be a hindrance rather than the actual safety net that you think it is. If you're thinking of adopting cloud technology for your business, if you're thinking of Xero, or you already have Xero and you just want to get it fully implemented into your business, then talk to us. We will set it up and give you the proper systematic training in an organized fashion, going through all the relevant steps on how you process everything you need for your business on Xero. Your customer invoicing, payment services for your invoices from customers to speed up cash collection, processing your purchase invoices through some add-on apps straight into Xero, processing your VAT return from Xero straight to HMRC. All of these things are what we specialise in at Cloud 360. So if that's what you're interested in, please give us a shout.